We often get asked, why should I use Braymore over other companies that claim they can move their piano? This is a fair question. After all, can't anyone move a piano? The honest answer is absolutely yes. But can they do it safely? Can they do it well? After all, can't anyone fly a spaceship to the moon? Absolutely, but don't ask me to ride along with them. Anyone can drive a car, but there's no way I'm going to be anywhere near a 10-year-old on his first attempt to do it, let alone his second or third for that matter. Here's the thing you need to know about the moving industry. There is no school or training program out there like you would for becoming a doctor, lawyer, or accountant. There's only two ways that people learn how to move an object. 1, trial and error. 2, the kindness of someone who has already done trial and error and is now willing to show them what they've learned so they don't err like they did. So, what does Braymore have more of than any other mover out there when it comes to moving pianos? Experience and a great reputation. Braymore has been moving pianos since 1981. Braymore is the largest piano mover in Canada. Braymore moves more pianos than any other mover per year. Braymore has one of the best track records out there for moving pianos. You don't become the largest by doing things wrong. You become that by doing things right. This question is usually asked when comparing Braymore to household movers. So, let's do some simple math to prove our point. Say a typical household mover moves 1 home per day. Say 1 in 10 of those homes have a piano. That means the typical household mover moves 2 to 3 pianos per month. Let's round up. So that means they move 36 pianos per year, assuming an average of 3 per month. Now, let's say the typical piano mover does 3 per day on a slow day. That is 15 per week, 60 per month, 750 per year. Did you notice the rounding in the household mover's favor? Using this math, we are saying that a rookie 3-week-old piano mover has more piano moving experience than a household mover who's been moving pianos for a year. Or, looking at this in reverse, a 12-year veteran household mover has as much piano moving experience as a piano mover who's been doing this for less than 7 months. Last I checked, most jobs require doing something consistently for 2 to 3 years, and that's not casually, before they are actually considered experienced at it. This is not even taking into account who's teaching them or what equipment they have to work with. Some people say, it's okay, it's an old piano, I'm not worried if it gets a little bit damaged, it already has some marks on it, and that's fine and dandy. But remember, piano moving is not only about the piano, it's also about the safety of the people moving it and the spaces and homes that it's coming in or out of. When something goes wrong and the piano falls over, last time I checked, there's always 2 things that gets damaged, the piano and the thing the piano hits. 500 pounds or more of weight can cause a lot of damage to floors, walls, furniture, or other people. So, back to the original question, why use Braymore piano movers over others? Braymore has well over 30 years experience from multiple teams working together to come up with the very best ways for moving your piano and finding the very best types of equipment to move your piano, some of which they've actually built themselves. With managers that have seen almost every possible situation and way to do this job, then harness that knowledge, they've created their own systems and training to make sure your piano gets moved the safest way possible. Add on to that the day in, day out experience of doing this every day. And remember also that your piano is usually the most heavy and dangerous item in your home to move. So the real question you need to ask is, why wouldn't you want Braymore piano movers to move your piano?